Hey guys, what are you doing? I got another stock for us to check out, but first, if you appreciate what I'm doing, hit that like button, subscribe button, and you can hit that bell icon. It'll notify you anytime I put out a video. Plus, guys, go over to Twitter at WTrades, DUBYA Trades. Guys, I put charts, news, anytime I post a video, anytime I go live. It's a great place to keep up with the community and everything we're doing here. So let's get into it. Okay, we're going to look at Worx. I want to update you. It's been a while since we've had any updates on it, and I think it's looking better for the weeks to come, especially next week, starting Tuesday. Now, we look at it here. We've been watching along this trend line, and I actually bought in on this bounce back here again. I didn't play this first one. We played this spike up, and now we bought back in. But I've been looking as it's developed more, and it seems to be trending out this yellow, was around 280 mark, the 280, 278 support. It's been trending out that way. It's dipped below it a little bit, but it's always popped back up and started trending. So we've noticed every time it comes down to the trend line, we have low volume. Like right now, we're at about 400K volume. But every time it spikes up, we get a lot of volume. And I always wondered what starts that initial spike. So I started digging into it, and let me show you some things I found. So if we come over here, first of all, let me show you. When I look at percentage floats, things like that, percentage shorted, this is, I'm pretty sure just by reading it, it's the percentage of shares out that's shorted. It's not so much of the percentage of the float. I think it's a little bit of a different number. This says 49%. I found another one the other day that said around 10%. And if you look at the dark pool site, when it gives its short interest, it says 17.7%. So the short interest, I know these are not as good as the Vortex. It's free sites that go on a smaller data source. I understand that, but usually so far, when I look at these stocks on these sites, it's pretty damn close. It's not 100%, but it's pretty close. And this one just seems to be all over the place. So I started digging a little bit deeper into it. And I went to the failed to delivers. And look, every time around those spikes, or the start of the spikes, we have failed to delivers. Now all these that you see on this page are failed delivers. The red ones are abnormally large failed delivers for this stock. So you can see this week we've had under 10,000 all of them, except for, yeah, that was the week before. That was at 36. But starting on the 8th, September 8th, we have 900,000, 800,000, 700,000, 2,500,000. We have 200,000 here, 700,000, all the way up to the 18th at 200,000. There's a buttload of abnormally large failed deliveries. Guys, some of these are well over what the volume is now. And the float on Worx is 8.4 or 8.6, something like that. Million is it. That's all the float is on it. One of these go through, it's going to start a spike. So what I've been looking at, if we come back to Weevil here, is every time these start, you start getting in people. Once they get above, like on this one, it's above this yellow line. Once it got above it, it took off again. Again, it's the orange line. Once it got above it, it took off. And I'm thinking that the same thing is going to happen on this one. Once it gets around this orange line where it keeps getting rejected, it's going to take off again. That's when we're going to see the volume come in, starting with the failed to delivers, going into FOMO buyers, people like that. And then, even guys, even if we only go up to the $5 mark, what it's previously went to before, you're looking at, where is that at? Go to the price. You're looking at around the 85% return, even if it only goes back up to the 5. So if it gets above that and even squeezes just a little bit, that those shorts start covering, because there ain't a great deal. Like I said, at best, there's probably somewhere between 17 and 20%, which is good, but it's not as high as, like, say, BBIG or AMC, which is in the 40 to 50%. Guys, that is great just to the $5. If it goes anything above that, that's gravy. But again, I want to throw this out there to you, give you all a chance to look at it. If you need any of this information, just text me and I'll send it to Twitter or message it on there. I'll send it out to you guys, websites, whatever. Anything y'all need, just let me know. We'll throw it up on Twitter, let the community see it. But I believe right now that's it. Like I said, I just want to throw it out there to you, give y'all a chance to look at it for the weekend before Monday hits. But I'm definitely holding on to my shares. And I think that if it gets above that yellow, 326 mark, I'm going to end up buying in more. So appreciate you guys. You have a great weekend. Catch you later. Bye.